This is in New York.
Are now being asked,
this is New York, one of the most liberal states.
and they are responding.
This is ridiculous.
Trump has a frown
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is Oh my.
Now a convicted felon, having been found guilty of 34.
Are you surprised that New York would do Trump like that? Baby, are you surprised?
The court officer is asked if either party wants the jury polled. Trump attorney Todd Blanche
The question is, are they going to try to lock him up now? And can he even run for president now? I don't even think he can run for president now.
They are now being polled. Karen, when they do this, do they ask each juror for each charge, for each count, or would they simplify it and say to each of the 12 jurors, do you agree you convict him on all 34 charges?
In this particular instance, because it was a clean sweep of all 34, what the judge would do is he would say, juror number 1, you just heard that there was just a 34 count, all guilty. Is that your verdict? And they would say,
so the jurors being polled right now, they all said yes or yes it is, and they are each going, as you just said, Karen, juror number 1, is this your conclusion? Yes, it is. Juror number 2, is this your conclusion? Yes, it is. And the alternate.
So what does this mean? They about to lock him up? Can he even run for president now? I'm not shocked that this happened in New York.
Trump is turning to look over.
They was out to get him anyway. You know what I'm saying? This shit. You got to remember, these are liberal judges, liberal jury.
34
Man.
times over found guilty of falsifying business records in the first degree by a jury of his peers in Manhattan minutes ago. Anderson?
Jake, as you said, it is a remarkable moment in American history. I'm here with Caitlin Collins and CNN's Paula Reed, who have been covering this obviously from the beginning. The judge has said that he will meet privately with all the jurors just to thank them again, but that he cannot actually discuss any parts of the case with them.
So he can't even run for president. You can't run for president. You got a felony.
It's going to be a long road.
What the fuck? I
Jury,
knew they was gonna fuck him in New York, man. New York is one of the most left. They right behind California. They some leftists. They some fucking liberals.
They tried to move this out of Manhattan, arguing that he wouldn't get a fair shake, and
he didn't get a fair shake.
Possible objection already. Attorney Todd Blanche moves for an acquittal of the charges, notwithstanding the verdict. Certainly something that any defense attorney would do in this circumstance, but they're thinking, they're playing a long game here, and they're thinking of every possible objection. The strategy was described to me as death by 1,000 cuts, and they've been racking up every objection.
First of all, they souped up them fucking charges. They overcharged them. They knew exactly what the fuck they was doing.
It's a long road, the appellate process.
What the fuck, man? This shit got me fucking heated, got me fucking pissed off. How they gonna do my man Trump like that? They trumped up the fucking charges on him, man. This is fucking New York. Fuck you, New York. Well, you know what? Everybody in New York went down with that shit. But I'm talking about them liberal motherfuckers, them liberal bitches, the fucking liberal judge, the liberal juries. Some bullshit. Who gives a fuck where Donald Trump sticks his dick? I don't give a fuck that he fucked a porn star and a Playboy bunny playmate. What the fuck? Oh my, these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers. Son of a bitches.
Listen to all of these jurors, and Donald Trump looked on as every juror confirmed that yes, this was.
Yeah, some motherfucking liberals, man. Them fucking liberal fucking. What the fuck do you expect the outcome gonna be when you got a fucking judge that was appointed by a Democrat? You got a Democratic judge. You got fucking Democratic jury. So these fucking liberals, they man, the country is going down the fucking toilet.
Is remarkable. And one thing I'll say is
this shit got me heated.
That the jury did not have to come to
Trump
this decision here. They did
enacted laws that freed people and shit that Biden put in place back in the 90s. And now look what they about to do. They about to try to lock him up. They gonna lock him up. You think they not gonna lock him up?
Donald Trump would not have been found guilty on all accounts.
They some dirty motherfuckers. Excuse my man. No, I ain't about to say excuse shit. I'm heated right now. No, these motherfucking liberals, these fucking anti-American liberals right now, they having a fucking wet dream. This is a fucking fantasy of theirs. Man, this is some bullshit.
Uncharted territory, even for Donald Trump. Even with the bravado that you'll see from him, the appeals that you'll see from his legal team, he did not want to be here. And now he does find himself.
That's his business, what he done. Rich motherfuckers do that all the time. Fuck porn stars and all kind of women and shit, man. So they trumped up them fucking charges. They overcharged them. And now oh man, all this shit. You see how powerful these motherfucking liberals are? That they can do some bullshit like this? Do you see this shit? Oh my God, man, there need to be a fucking protest or something behind this shit, man. This is political, what's that word? Persecution. Political persecution, damn it. This, can't nobody tell me this ain't political. Nobody.
And this is a jury of his peers, I should note. That they will try to say, well, he would have
Hey, Carol.
a fair shake in New York.
He didn't get no fair shake in New York.
He was defined as a New York.
Look at the New York laws, man. Look at that governor. She don't want nobody to be armed in New York.
Followed him on Truth Social. Some of them said they
damn, they had to do him like that on all 34? All 30?
They all said they could put their political beliefs aside. And
so can he even run for president? Can he continue to run for president? Or are they going to lock him up? What the fuck, man?
They wanted
Oh,
the judge to reread the instructions to them. It's clear how seriously they took this responsibility and these findings that they have come to.
And speaking of politics, the district attorney, Alvin Bragg, who brought this case, he was in the courtroom for the...
Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, that motherfucker was the one that was bragging about he was going to lock Trump up. That motherfucker who ran, the district attorney, he ran off of that. My whole purpose is to lock Trump up. That's what his ass ran off of and got elected. Oh my God. And them motherfuckers is just as crooked and dirty and man, I'm heated right now. I'm fucking heated right now.
A historic case that among
sentencing date is set for July 11th.
Sentencing date.
Donald Trump is leaving the courtroom. Let's watch.
Man, Trump, man, come. Oh my God, man, they don't persecuted him.
Eating pizza, laughing with his team. Moments later to find out that he's been found guilty on all 34 counts.
Yeah, they definitely about to lock him up, man. Fuck you, New York.
That's Stephen Chung, whose back is to us. He's a campaign spokesperson.
Well, fuck you, liberals in New York.
Really huddling. This is what they did the other day when Trump was about to come address the
This is
Congress.
some bullshit.
Kind of talked about it.
And don't think they gonna take it easy on us now. If Sleepy Joe get that motherfucker, probably gonna nah, I ain't gonna say that. But if he do survive the next 4 years, if that motherfucker ran, man, they gonna make it. They gonna try to take away all our fucking gun rights. They gonna make it hard as fuck for us.
Deciding what he's gonna say to the cameras.
You know, it's interesting to hear the rhetoric that Trump has used against Judge Juan Merchan for, I think, anybody witnessing this inside the courtroom. He seemed to bend over backwards to try to be fair to all the parties in this.
Yeah, boycott New York. Boycott that liberal motherfuckers, man. Let me. Oh, Trump. Oh, my God. Speak, Trump. Speak, Trump. Speak the truth, Trump. There he is. I still stand by you. And they lie on him. Call him racist. Call him all that. And he's the furthest biting more racist. All right.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man. And it's okay. I'm fighting for our country. I'm fighting for our Constitution.
Amen.
Our whole country is being rigged right now. This
Yes.
was done by the Biden administration in order to wound or hurt an opponent, a political opponent. And I think it's just a disgrace.
It is.
And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win. Because our country's gone to hell. We don't have the same country anymore. We have a divided mess. We're a nation in decline, serious decline. Millions and millions of people pouring into our country right now from prisons and from mental institutions, terrorists, and they're taking over our country. We have a country that's in big trouble, but this was a rigged decision right from day one with a conflicted judge who should have never been allowed to try this case, never. And we will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Donald Trump not talking
That's
details of
fucked
the case,
up.
but attacking as he has pretty much every day, consistently and often.
And I think they said sentence is gonna be what, September 9th? Man, they gonna lock them up, man. They gonna lock them up. These some dirty, low down, rotten, no good, son of a bitch, motherfuckers.
I mean, this is again, clearly he's turning this to politics and to the campaign and trying to.
And that's exactly what it is. It's politics. That's why they tried him. Who gives a damn where he sticks his dick? Who gives a damn where he sticks his dick? I don't care. It don't affect my life. Biden is the one that's fucking up our lives, trying to take away our gun rights, and I can't even halfway afford to buy a fucking loaf of bread because it's damn near $7 for a damn loaf of bread, and gas is outrageous, and cereal is damn near $10. I prospered up under Trump, goddammit. I got all my guns up under Trump, goddammit. You know, fuck these liberals, Democrats, man. They about to turn this shit into a goddamn civil war. You dirty, low-down bastards, man. I can't stand these motherfuckers. You know, hate is a strong word, but what they did to him over some trumped up shit, and I don't get, nobody cares if he fucked a porn star or the playmate of the year. That's what rich motherfuckers do. All right? It ain't none of my damn business. Where he stick his dick don't affect my life. And you see what they turned this shit into? Political, because they want Sleepy Joe, that old motherfucker, to win, and he's a threat. It's just that fucking simple. Open your eyes, people, and see what the fuck is really going on, man. And shit gonna get deeper than this. They gonna come after us next. They trying to disarm us next.
This was all done by the Biden administration. As I said, I think on TV more than 10 times at this point, there is not a shred of evidence that the Biden administration did anything to bring this case, to orchestrate.
Listen to me, you stupid motherfucker. Of course, Biden administration gonna benefit from this. They all fucking Democrats and they all fucking liberals. And he ain't gotta have a direct hand in it. But if they lock that man up right there, who gonna benefit? Who's gonna benefit? Stupid fucker.
For DA Bragg's team, there was no sign that anyone else at DOJ or the president himself had anything to do with that.
Yes, Carol, revolution.
Off topic,
Revolution.
Today, he repeated his claim that people are pouring in over the border.
Because guess what? If they can do that to him, if they can do that to him and bring that man down and take that man down, then what the fuck you think they're gonna do to us? The average citizen. What you think they're gonna do to us? Fucking bastards, man. We in fucking trouble, man. Get your fucking guns, get your ammo, get everything you need to survive in this motherfucker, because the shit is about to hit the fan. This shit is about to get deep. A lot of people like, oh, y'all just some, you know, a lot of people, y'all just some fucking fanatics and y'all paranoid. No, motherfucker, we not paranoid. We just trying to survive and be free. We tired of fucking tyranny. People telling us what type of guns we can have. You shouldn't have that. You should only have a mag with the capacity of 5 rounds or 10 rounds. If you go over 10 rounds, we gonna lock you up. It's a felony. It's bullshit at the end of the day, man. They want us to be fucking slaves, man. And I'd rather be dead in my motherfucking grave before I be a fucking slave to the system.
People Overall, 67% of registered voters said a guilty verdict in the trial would not make a difference. 76% said the same thing about a not guilty verdict. Where there is significance is in the margins, because this is, as far as we can tell right now, going to be a very close election in a handful of battleground states.
You know what?
And a few people defecting.
All of the
from
righteous
fighting for
people,
Trump.
this is just going to embolden us to step up
in the polls
and vote and get Sleepy Joe out of office, because he's ruining the fucking country, man.
The Marist poll 7%.
He's ruining the fucking country. Borders wide open, terrorists, savages pouring through the fucking, crossing the border, pouring into the country. It's so much divide, and it's just so fucked up. Oh man, I'm so fucking mad. I can't even think straight right now. This is just some bullshit. This is an atrocity, goddammit.
Trump voters.
It could, and I mean, just to sort of reemphasize what you just emphasized
We have no
multiple
idea.
times, we don't know, and it's one thing to sort of say beforehand, and it's another thing, in the words of one of his allies who I talked to while they were up in New York on the air. 34 is a big number, just not only on his personal impact, but on the political impact. It just, despite the bravado that we just heard from the former president, and we will continue to hear from him and his allies as their statements are pouring in support of him and echoing the witch hunt and the rigged and all the.
It is a witch hunt. You see what the bitch in Atlanta did? You know what? She went out. Oh, let's see.
Speaker of the House called today a shameful day in American history.
It is a shameful day.
That's cheered as they convicted the leader of the opposing party on ridiculous charges.
Yeah, they said all those Democrats cheered. You hear that shit, man? Dirty, rotten motherfucker.
You're making is, we're going to have, in addition to the momentousness of these 34 counts, we're going to have months of that kind of rhetoric from very powerful Republican officials throughout the country. Let's go to Kara Scannell right now, who just came from inside the courtroom of this incredibly historic day. Kara?
Hey, Jake, yeah, so, we thought that this was ending at the end of the day without a verdict, and then the judge came back on the bench. After saying he was going to excuse the jury, he returned at 4:36 saying the jury had another note. It was time-stamped at 4:20. They had a verdict, and they needed an extra 30 minutes. The mood changed entirely inside the courtroom. Trump had been laughing with his lawyer, Todd Blanche. They'd been talking a lot. He was smiling. It appeared they thought that this day was ending without a verdict. And then after the judge had read the note, everything changed. He became very still. He had his arms folded across his chest. It became a much different situation inside that courtroom. And then we waited for the jury to enter. When they came in, they filed into the courtroom. None of them looked over at Donald Trump. That is normal. They normally don't. But they all walked toward their seats, took their seats, and then the court security officer asked them to read the verdict. So the foreman stood up with a microphone.
Thank you, what up? I didn't see what Trailblazer wrote, but send his ass to Funky Town if you get out of line. It's all, you gonna keep it respectful up in this motherfucker. So send his ass to Funky Town. Hey, listen, y'all. We got to get to the story, baby. Yeah, we got to cook. Let's go. Let's go. Gun Freak Nation, I got to head out. I love you, Gun Freak Nation, but you see what they did to this man right here? This man, I benefited from this guy right here. He was the best president in the whole history of the United States, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. And I'm sorry that they did this to you, Trump, these fucking assholes. See, what I don't like about...
weeks of this trial since jury selection began, so they were waiting.
Shut your ass up. Listen, what I don't like about these goddamn liberals and Democrats is that they want a motherfucker to be on, they want a motherfucker to be perfect. And Trump wasn't a politician; he's a businessman. You feel me? And they want somebody to be glorious and perfect and don't make mistakes and basically be like a, just somebody that's supposed to be just so perfect and shit, and nobody makes mistakes. But behind their fucking closed doors, they some dirty motherfuckers, and they doing the same thing they accused him of doing. They're all fake, is what I'm trying to say. These motherfuckers are fake. week. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about him being with a prostitute, porn star, or the Playmate of the Year. I mean, you know, I mean, I'm in a relationship right now, but if I was single at the time, I would have fucked the Playmate of the Year too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing of it is, it's about having fun. Ain't nobody perfect. I mean, who am I? I've done things too. So who am I to sit in judgment of someone else? You know what I'm saying? People that live in glass houses should not throw stones. You should not have a rock in your hand and throw it at somebody and then hide it. That's what these fucking liberals are. These fucking demonic Democrat liberals are, man. They want to put somebody up on a pedestal and act like they perfect and presidential and all that shit. Trump was just I ain't gonna say he was regular because he was a billionaire and all that shit. But what I'm saying is he did the same type of shit that I did, and they don't like that. He didn't play by their fucking rules, and this is what they do to you when you go against the system. They gonna tear you down. They'll build you up, and if they don't like you, you do something that pisses them off, they're gonna tear you down. So this is what happens in this country right here. This is just a witch hunt, man. A political witch hunt. This is a political persecution. You don't believe me? They did the same thing in 2003 when they invaded Iraq on that bullshit, when they knew it wasn't no fucking what's that shit? Chemical weapons over there. You know, they solved that fucking war. He did piss them off, and you know what they did? They put Saddam on trial and the Kurds and all that shit and whoever it was, but they knew that they was gonna kill him. So the same thing is pretty much happening here. You know, it's a political witch hunt. They'll turn on you. Listen, don't underestimate these dirty motherfuckers. They very powerful. I wouldn't be surprised if Gun Freak Nation grow in size. They're gonna come after us. They're gonna accuse us of being racist or extremists, or they're gonna paint us as fanatics and violent and just everything. You know what I'm saying? So this is what they do. If you go against them, they all have a fucking agenda. They have a fucking agenda, man. And it's sad. This is a sad day in this country. Fuck you, liberal New Yorkers. Fuck you. He didn't have a fucking chance. They're about to show him leaving the courthouse now, baby. You dirty, low down son of a bitches.
Face, no expression throughout this whole process, and it is something that they knew coming into this that this was going
to they can lick my nuts too. They can lick my nuts too. What up, fucking bastards? This country is going downhill, man. This country has went to hell. We already in hell. We got fucking savages that's running rampant, running up in people's houses and raping them, including the man too. So, oh my God, I'm getting my blood pressure up. This just makes no sense. There got to be some protesters behind this shit. You know what? I'm not advocating shit. We gonna show out and show out and show up and show out on November 6th. We gonna get our revenge November 6th, damn it.
What they did.
But I think they're gonna lock them up before November 6th.
Moment in American history.
The judge had brought the jurors in. He's a soft-spoken man, and he was even soft-spoken when he
Big
came
Bay,
in.
my brother, what's good with it?
Said, I'm going to excuse the jury at 4:30.
It's crazy, ain't it, Bay?
He left the bench.
This shit is crazy.
He came back in at
Political
4:36.
persecution, man.
He said, I have a note.
So if they did that to this man right here,
he has maintained this kind of cool composure.
if they did that to that man right there, they trumped up charges on Trump. So what the fuck you think they gonna do to us? What do you think we next in line? We next in line. They want us to be fucking slaves, man. You fucking, oh my God, man. I'm just.
In this moment, then when the jury came in, the judge essentially hands it over to the court officer. He asked him initially at first,
what was the fucking crime? Because he signed the check to keep a porn star mouth shut? You see what I'm talking about? You see what the fuck I'm talking about? Because he signed a check so a porn star and a playmate can shut the fuck up while he run for the president. Who gives a fuck, man? Who gives a fuck who he sleeps with, who he fucks on the side? If he had a side woman, how does that affect our lives? But you see, they want to take that shit and run with it, and they blow it up, and it's all disproportionate. They overcharge you, and oh man, they showing out right now. They showing out. They done took that man right there and dragged his name all through the mud, and they call him racist. They call him, man, listen, Trump freed blacks. Biden locked blacks up. Biden was the one that said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. You know what I'm saying? Biden the one that chose this so-called black woman to get the black votes, and then as soon as she get, when she ain't black, she everything else but black. And he done that shit to get black votes and shit. I'm sick of these fucking retarded. Well, I'm not gonna use that word, but these dirty ass Democrats, just playing games and all this shit. And they've been, we gonna do this for you, we gonna do that, blowing smoke up our asses. And as soon as they get what they want, get the votes and shit and get in, they fuck you. And we've been falling for that shit for decades. You understand? But a lot of us in the black community have woken up and see the shit for what it is. You feel me? We see the shit for how it really is. I can't stand you motherfucking, liberal Democrat motherfuckers, man. You want us to be slaves. You want us to bow down to you. All of the fuck it's crime written. I'm about to go out right now and I gotta have my gun on me just to go to the goddamn gas station because things have gotten so fucking bad, man. Oh shit, you
Biden, Harris,
dirty
campaign.
bitches.
What do they have to say, Kayla?
Well, Jake, the statement is from Communications Director Michael Tyler, and it says in part, in New York today, we saw that no one is above the law.
What?
Donald Trump has always mistakenly believed he would never face...
Think what that motherfucker said. You old diesel.
Today's verdict does not change the fact that the American
Bitch, what about all that dirty, crooked shit you did over in the Ukraine and your kids? How about that? And your son smoking crack, motherfucker? What about all that shit? Huh?
The statement goes on to
investigate that shit.
That the campaign believes would ensue if Trump
He don't probably did more crooked shit than Trump did. I can't stand that motherfucker.
Heard the former president say that the people will be the final deciders here, and that November 5th will be when this case ends. And it is, in his words,
you see that shit Biden bitch ass gonna say, and somebody else probably wrote that shit for that nigga. They don't even show that nigga getting off of Air Force One now because he can't even hardly walk, and he doodle on himself. Motherfucker.
About whether the president would weigh in personally, alluding to a very complicated schedule that he has, as well as the fact that... Man,
this country, man, they don't fuck this country up, man. Let me get my motherfucking gun. Matter of fact, let me take my 300 blackout micro with me in case I run into a pack of goddamn savages out there, goddamn it. Take that with me. I'll tell you one thing, if they lock that man up, I'm gonna personally go out there in front of the jail, wherever they lock him at, and I'm gonna protest my damn self if they try to lock. If they touch him, I'm going to listen, FBI and all that shit. I don't give a fuck if you is watching. You say you do watch my shit, ATL and all that shit. But I'm gonna say this shit: if they put one hand on him and they lock him up, I'm going out there with my sign and with my fucking AR, and I'm gonna protest. I'm gonna protest. So you can watch me bug my phone all you want. I'm a protest. I'm not saying I'm gonna go out there and shoot nobody or nothing like that, but I am gonna go goddamn protest my Second Amendment by having my fucking AR-15 with me, and I'm gonna have my sign that say "Free Donald Trump." I'm gonna go out there with my sign that say "Free Trump." If he can free Lil Wayne, he can free who else he freed? That big time drug dealer in California that started Death Row. He freed all them. What's his name? Kodak Black. He freed them. All them niggas need to get together and get together and say "Free Donald Trump," because this shit ain't right. It ain't right.
11th, which just happens to be.
No, I want you to cut, baby. We getting ready to leave right now, but you got to remember the magnitude. This is history right here. We got Trump being persecuted, found guilty on all 34.
Right now, where the jurors.
I'm you know what? I do want my buttermilk wing ding. So hey, look, hey, listen, y'all. I got to sign off because I got to go to the grocery store store to get the stuff for the buttermilk wing dings my baby about to make. But you know what? I love you, Trump. I love you. You hear me? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, Trump. And you gonna be all right. We got your back. These dirty bastards, persecuted you. But I love you, and I know that you're a good man. You're not a perfect man. None of us are perfect, and these motherfuckers wanna, bullshit you on some trumped up shit that ain't got shit to do with the country. I don't get where you stick your dick. Where you stick your dick don't affect my life. It ain't none of my business. Okay? And if you lied about it, so what? I don't lie before. Goddamn, fuck you, you demonic Democrats. I love you. I have to go, yo. I don't know how he's gonna do his comb over in jail, but hopefully it won't get to that far. But they're gonna lock him up, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, they're gonna lock him up. Them dirty bastards. But anyway, y'all, listen. Gun Freak Nation, I love you. I gotta go to the store so my baby can make my buttermilk ring dings. So I gotta go because I'm hungry than the motherfucker. I'm starving, but I had to go live to share this because I don't like what they did to Trump, and we all gotta protest this shit, man. We gotta protest. Get your goddamn guns ready. Stand up, stand down for now, and let the fuck up, because I don't need no ATF raiding my goddamn house saying I'm inciting a motherfucking revolution or whatever they call that shit on the Capitol or whatever. Insurrection or whatever the fuck. I ain't doing that. I'm just saying, when I say stand down, I'm saying what I mean is stand up when them savages try to kick in your door to take your guns and take your life. That's what I'm saying. But if they lock that man up, I don't give a fuck where it's at. I'm going there. I'm getting on the airplane and I'm scared of heights. I will fly. And I'm going to go there and I'm going to protest. And all the Gun Freak Nation should be there. But anyway, Gun Freak Nation, I love you. Listen.
My job as a fact finder, my job is to actually sentence. And the sentence itself could be a maximum for all charges.
No, baby, if I was single, no, she might be Democrat and all. But let me shut the fuck up before you slap me upside my head. But anyway, hey, listen, Gun Freak Nation. Y'all stay armed. Y'all stay armed. Y'all stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And send that motherfucking liberal, demonic ass savage to Funky Town. Trump, we riding with you. We got your back. Fuck everybody else. Fuck their opinions and everybody else. We riding with you. You the best president we ever had. Fuck Obama and all that bullshit. Fuck him. What you talking about? Don't do what? What? You an Obama fan? You an Obama fan? What? Oh, hell no. I mean, Obama was all right, but that nigga was good at telling people what they wanted to hear and making niggas feel good. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Trump was the real nigga that was in... he was the real nigga that was in the White House. It damn sure wasn't Obama. The only black thing the only blackness Obama had was his wife. And I'm going to leave it at that. All right, Gun Freak Nation, I love ya. Salute, baby.
Investigation and arguments between now and
public one.